Hey there, welcome back to another exercise tutorial. Coach Harris here. Today I am very excited because I'm walking you through one of my favorite exercises of all time, the kettlebell swing. First and foremost, my demo guy over here is going to be performing the reps continuously as he always does so kindly. So if you just want to see the reps and then go try it out, by all means, I'm going to be walking you through the detail now, all right? First and foremost, I already said that, but second and whatever, the purpose of this, the why behind the kettlebell swing is multiple fold. There's a lot of really good reasons, all right? It's a power exercise in nature, meaning it's focused on speed, all right? Not strength. Yes, we can go heavy with this, but the goal is not as much as heavy as possible as it is as fast and explosive as possible. You're gonna build extremely athletic hips and honestly your entire body from this movement. I want to make sure that you have the fundamentals of the hip hinge down because it's similar to a kettlebell deadlift, but now we add the speed component and a lot of control, all right? So make sure you already have the kettlebell deadlift down. Check that video out if you need to, and then come back here, all right? If you're still with me, this is going to be the swing. We have the setup, we have the execution, and then I'll walk you through some finer points. Final thing I'll say before we get into all of it is that depending on a person's level with this, I might break this down into smaller pieces and only stick with that for a day, a week, or even a month. I've had some clients that have never, ever moved their hips in this way before, and they needed a time, maybe a couple weeks, for me to show them a broken down version, all right? You'll see kind of those today, but those are gonna be for other videos because I wanna get into the full swing. I'm gonna take it that you at least have enough control of your movement to get right into this, all right? First thing I like to do is set up properly. I was taught this way. You don't have to do this exact method, but it works, right? 1 foot behind the kettlebell, another foot behind the kettlebell, side and side. Why am I doing that? With the kettlebell deadlift, right? With any deadlift, I will always teach you to have the weight right underneath your body. That is so as you lift, it's under your center of mass and control. The swing is a little different because we're actually setting ourselves up to create momentum. When we swing, I'm gonna be hiking that weight back and that's gonna propel me here. Once you're swinging, the weight is centered and strong, but we need to create that momentum from the beginning, which is why I step behind it. If I started above, I have to use my back to get that weight moving. It's pretty awkward. So give yourself a couple feet, right? Not a ton, but just enough. From here, powerful stance. We're gonna sit the hips back and down, right? Get nice and low and powerful. Hold the handle, and this is important. I want you to lean. See, I'm a little bit too far now, right? That's a little better. I want you to lean the handle towards you before you do anything, all right? Some people will start here and then this, and that sets you up for the weight swinging in weird ways, and it's gonna throw off your rhythm, all right? So we're gonna lean it back hard. Now we're ready to hike the kettlebell. Next point is I want you to hike the kettlebell up through your hips, all right? Almost like a football, and then you're off, okay? So what that's gonna look like in full motion is you're gonna hike the kettlebell, swing it up to shoulder height, right? Not up here. If you're just getting comfortable, you can actually do what's called a low swing and you can go down here, but you never need to go above parallel, okay? You're gonna swing it here, lock the hips out, lock the knees, stand as tall as you can. Soft, easy arms, right? You don't need to be aggressive with the arms or throwing them out far. Nice and loose, hard hands, but nice and loose arms. The body should be straight, okay? So we're gonna hike it back and swing, all right? Now I'm gonna say a few things as I go. Notice, as I come up, I'm visualizing that this kettlebell is about to be launched as far as possible, not up, but across the room. Imagine you're on a nice tropical vacation on the beach, or you're in a really cool open land space and you're having a contest with your friends who can throw the kettlebell as far as possible. Of course, I don't want you to actually throw the kettlebell because you're gonna do some damage, but that's what you're thinking about, right? Every swing up, think about that thing going as far that way as possible. That's gonna increase your hip power in the right direction, okay? So we're gonna hike it back, right? When we hike, we're not pulling ourselves down. We're staying here, bringing the kettlebell up, driving the hips, control down. Last final detail about this, and then I will let you go implement the exercise, is as you are swinging back and forth, all right? If you're a guy, this will be an easier analogy. If you're a female, you know, you'll get the idea. But I want the weight swinging as close to the area that you don't want to hit as possible without hitting yourself. And you're not going to hit yourself, you'll be fine, don't worry. What that means is when I'm down here, the weight should not be here, it should be tucked in, right? It seems weird, but that is that center of mass idea I told you about with the deadlift, right? That's where we get the control and the strength with the weight being close to us. So as it comes down, it's not down near the floor, right? Like this. It's arms weave through, right? Keep it close. Right? You're gonna keep it close to you. So that's the kettlebell swing. Please, what I will say, because there's so many more details that I teach in this, I have tons of drills that I can help you with, all these different things, depending on what part of the lift you are struggling with or are doing really well with, right? I can match certain drills to you, and I'm happy to do that. Just, you know, find me, contact me, you know how to do that on my site. Let me know what you're struggling with. I'll be happy to walk you through the kettlebell swing, all right? But first and foremost, I think that's enough for you. Try it out, let me know how it goes. Enjoy the movement.